Alrighty, it's time to get started with measuring. Now, remember again that the Bisquick and the cheddar cheese are going to be at the ingredient table. You're going to measure it there and then bring it back to your kitchens. I'm going to do everything in the kitchens for filming purposes. So I took my tray with all my measuring equipment, my spoon, and my mixing bowl up to the ingredient table. The first thing that I need to do is measure out the Bisquick. Now if you look at your recipes, we need 1 cup. Because this is a dry ingredient, we're going to use our dry measuring cup. We're going to stir this up just a little bit. So remember, when anything powdery sits for a while, it can settle, which takes out that air, and we want air incorporated to make it nice and fluffy. Okay, I'm going to take my spoon, try to do this left-handed to give you a better view. Alright, I'm going to fill it up, I'm going to gently put it in. I'm not going to shake the cup to make it settle down, because again, that takes out all that air we just fluffed in there. We don't want rocks for biscuits, we want things that are light and fluffy. Okay, I'm just going to keep gently scooping. And I want the cup to be a little bit overflowing. I'm almost there. Okay, so you can see how it's kind of heaped up over the top. I don't want to put all of this into the mixing bowl because that would be too much. This is enough. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the back edge of my spoon here, start in the middle, level one way, level the other way. So then I have a full cup. I'm going to place that into my mixing bowl. Measuring cup goes back on the tray so I don't forget to take it with me. Second ingredient I'm going to need will be my cheddar cheese. I'm going to take my 1/4 measuring cup and I'm going to just use my fingers. Of course my hands are clean, I've washed them. Right? And I'm going to gently, I'm not packing in, I'm not pushing down on this. Fill it till it's a little overflowing and just get some of the extra off there. Again, I'm not going to pack it in. Right? Then I'm just going to add that into my mixing bowl. Put everything back on my tray and I'm going to take it back to the kitchens. So now that you're in the kitchen, you have your mixing bowl with your Bisquick and your cheddar cheese. We have a third ingredient. Third ingredient, of course, is our water, which you'll get from your sink. I have it in a pitcher so we don't have to walk back and forth with the camera. You'll remember from measuring your vegetable oil for your cupcake brownies that there are 2 sides. One's in the metric system, right? And one's in our traditional American system where we like cups for some reason, right? We're going to look for how much water do we need? 1/3 cup, the 1/3. Don't get confused and do 1/1/3 because then you're going to have some super liquidy biscuits. So we want to go to 1/3. We're going to set that on the counter, pour it down. Okay, and remember we're going to check that. We're going to come down to eye level. I still need a little bit more. There we go. I've got my 1/3. Alrighty, so now I have my bowl with my cheese, my Bisquick. I'm going to pour in the water.